Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. Game, where's the game? The game should be there, existing on the screen, and it's just... Okay, it's deciding to exist now. Good. It was there. It's doing the same thing it always does. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. I don't even know if I got to finish my sentence before I just tweaked out a little bit there. It happens every time, and I still act the same way, surprised, as if this hasn't happened every time I've started this game, or started this stream, and then go to this screen and the game's not there. Last time, I'm gonna be honest, I kinda remember a little because I play this game like once a week, and I should be playing it more than once a week, or at least for a longer hours so that I can get more done. We met with our guy in the city we are currently in, or the station city, whatever you want to call it. And brother wants to establish a foothold without really telling the people back at the station that we originate from, which is, or at least that we are now a new citizen of, right? SGS. Bro, it's like, I'm gonna do my own thing. You think those other two, you think they need to be bothered with this stuff, and you think that one other one needs to be told anything? I don't give a damn about her, but I still remember that conversation. I was like, damn, bro, his brother is kind of pressed, you know? With one character, he's like, this guy doesn't need to know. With the other one, he's like, I don't give a fuck what she thinks. And that was a little bit out of pocket. A little bit out of pocket, but you know what? That's fine. I do remember we were told that our mission was to try and see if we can get to a part of this place where there is a drill that the people that kind of invaded to this area, you know, they kind of drove a drill thing through a wall, but it was like too high above the like actual level of where they were trying to, I guess, drill into, and they kind of just fell. And now we're gonna see if that thing even works or is functional so that we can have it for ourselves. That was one of the things we were told here in Core City, right? Yep. Grosky wants you to find a way to recover the tunneler that's been stranded in the drop zone on the middle of level, in the middle level of Core City. So we're gonna do that most likely. We probably are also gonna try and get that one guy the food he wants so that we can get more information. I kind of forgot about the other two people that oh man, where were they? We had a side mission to do for SGS. Yeah, we gotta find out what happened to Terry and Laura. I sort of basically forgot that information. And then what else are we to do? We need to find out what's happening here over at Rail Crossing, which we haven't gone to yet. I think I'm gonna try and just help Grosky out and see if I can do other stuff on the side. We'll get to this Camp Hawthorne thing once we get a little bit stronger, because those freaking tunneling son of a guns are tough. Those borrowers, they're tough. I also forgot, I think it was an eel sandwich that other guy wanted. And this guy is not really selling an eel sandwich. He's one of a few food stations, though. And I'm sure this sandwich is gonna cost me a finger's worth of money. I don't even know if there's any other food stations. Residential, Praetorian security. There might be something with the merchants and the bar. Bar might have something. Why does this guy have green hair? And I feel something gives me the inkling that this mission or these last couple of missions I've got might be slightly a little too high level for me, but I'm gonna try and get things done anyhow, one way or another. We have the means to get to the ends. We also talked to this random preacher guy. I kind of forgot what he was all about. Something regarding some animal that evolves and they worship that for whatever reason that they do. Let me see. Barter. Okay, he does not have a sandwich of eel variety. I guess I could try and scout out the tunneling armadillo drill thing. I just gotta head back to the elevator because it's in the middle ground, the middle floor level. I do wonder what the backstory behind all of these levels are. Like, when was this built? I assume it's just this, random sci-fi-esque civilization just decided to make very deep subway systems. Upper level, lower level. I guess we are on the middle level then, no? Because upper level would be that. No, wait, hold on. Okay, let me go to metro station just to make sure. And then, yeah, middle level is where we're supposed to be. Okay. I went over here for no good reason, but that's fine. Middle level of Core City. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out. I think it's near some habitation areas from what I last remember. And that there was people celebrating near the damn machine. So we might have to deal with them. Let me see, can I talk to these guys? Drop off? Okay, buddy. Alright. Whatever you say, pal. I got no clue where this leads to, but I'm gonna go there. Surely nothing bad can happen. Why is it so quiet? Oh, okay, there are dastardly, faceless people here. And they just obliterated me, okay. I did not expect that. They took me from health to no health. So there are faceless individuals back here just casually being shill until they were not shill. And I feel like somebody should tell them about that. Just somebody. Somebody should be like, yo, there's faceless over there. There's faceless just in a random tunnel. Damn, this guy's got like a sniper. Let me see. I need specific information. Nothing at the moment. I'm disappointed and hungry. I'm looking for these individuals. Eel sandwich. Okay. Just making sure. Maybe if I go... I don't even know if I can go down here. No, I don't think so. Okay, why am I getting snuck up on by a random mugger? Okay, I guess I'll just feel bad and then be stabbed and crippled like a million more times. Hi, Fig. Hail to thee. Ay, ay, ay. Already stretching out. How are you doing, Fig? 19%? You gotta be joking me. Okay. What about my pummel? Can my pummel at least... Okay, it's the same percentage. You know what? There we go. The streamer. That is I. I am the one who streams. You're okie dokie. What about me? What about... T? What about me? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Just trying to figure out just whether I should go to other places before trying to continue the missions that I have for this area, because I think this area might be a little too high up there for me in terms of my ability to fight off literally anybody. I went into like one area that had some faceless dudes and I got like bombed and died basically immediately. Now I'm getting mugged. And this random dude is shanking me to death, and my giant sledgehammer made out of tungsten is doing basically nothing. Now I can only swing once a turn because I got crippled like a million times. They are trying to run my pockets. My pockets are made of steel, but they don't carry much in the first place. I could bomb us both, but I don't know if this is gonna work out. Okay, that grenade did not hit him for as much as I thought. UnderRail though, right? Yeah, that's just how this game goes. And I came all the way over here because I didn't want to deal with a bunch of bugs that just kept kicking my ass. But I think I'm gonna have to literally do some side missions before I continue this. Yeah, we're basically dead anyhow, so let me just load back into the autosave. This man wants the sandwich that I do not have, nor do I know where to get him that sandwich. There's only like one store that sells food in this entire thing. Sandwich time? Yeah. He wants an eel sandwich. A sandwich made of eels. Like, I don't even know who eats eels. But he does. Man wants eel sandwich for information. So I gotta like come back to that one store, because they're selling sandwiches, but the only sandwich the guy upstairs is selling is he's only selling like a cheese and bacon sandwich. You eat eels sometimes? I don't know where the hell you get an eel from, but so he's got all kinds of weird stuff. He's got siphoner tongue, but he doesn't have an eel sandwich. I don't even know where you buy eels. Where can a man get an eel? Hang on, let me see what other side missions I have. Junkyard, South Gate. That's just the side missions I got from the boss and the lady. Camp Hawthorne needs help with the frickin' borrowers that I struggled against. Now I feel like I gotta load back even further. Because otherwise I'm just spending money on transportation. What if I go this way? Okay, this is the train station I came from. There's this over here. Barrel. That barrel might have something in there. Nothing useful, but it's got something. Also, locker? Okay. Gonna see if I can get some junk out of this. Okay, lockpicking 50. I can lockpick that, but I don't feel like it. Okay, bullets. Who leaves some bullets in a barrel? I don't know, but somebody did. And these are just casings. I'll also take that. Okay, put the antidotes away. Get my lockpicks. Okay, stay there. Lockpick in the inventory. Go to the door and lockpick that thing open. And I can lockpick up to level 62, so... a single throwing knife and a bandage. Great. Fantastic. At least I gained some XP from that. That's like the other benefit. I don't know if I'm allowed to go into that area. Okay, this is just more of this place. Should have expected it. Maybe I'll find the big ol' thing, assuming I don't get mugged again. Okay, this is, I imagine, Protectorate. Oh no, this must be where the tunnel is. Let me see. Let me talk to that guy. See if I can even go that way. The guard motions you to stop before speaking in a rigid official tone of voice. Excuse me, sir, but I must advise you stay on this side of the bridge. It is unsafe to go across, and as you can see, Praetorian security enforcers have been posted here to make sure nothing unwanted gets into the city. Sure, I'll stay. Have a nice day, sir. Okay, can't go that way. We walk in the bad part of town today. Every part of town is the bad part of town, except the parts where you can buy stuff. Those parts are good, the good part of town. Mac. This young man appears to be drawing some intricate graffiti on the wall. The artist seems focused on getting the final details right on the almost finished piece. Perhaps he doesn't notice you're there, or he simply is ignoring you. In addition, he seems to be faintly humming a catchy melody, one you are unable to recognize. I'll leave him be. He's got some weird soup cooking though. Barrel. A dirty rag. I do not want that. I'll go over here. I assume... What is that? That looks like a gun. I don't know if that might just be a... Okay, that's just a garbage pile. I don't know why, but that little, like, metalish bit, I thought that was like the barrel of a sentry turret or something. Okay, grenade and a little amulet. I'm gonna bother him. Excuse me. The man turns around and glances at you for a second. Then he turns back to his work. Hey, man. What are you working on there? It's just some graffiti. What you think of it? What do I think of this? I've seen better. Where? I can't remember right now, but I've seen better, definitely. Yeah, sure. Doubt it, though. He turns back to you, and he turns his back to you and continues his work. What can you tell me about the drop zone? The zone. Well, it's pretty bad in here, man. I think my graffiti adds some beauty to this death's drop zone. Just look around, use your eyes, and you're bound to see more than I can ever explain with words. Tell me about the arena. I don't know, probably nothing you haven't heard already. It's this big thing in Core City. I liked it for a while, but the visuals kind of became boring. Just a concrete room with gladiators killing each other. I didn't make the graffiti they used in the Gauntlet ad. It was colorful at first, but those dopes made it all green. It makes no sense. There's a lot of graffiti in the UnderRail. The good ones are the good ones were done by me. Okay. What? It's the truth. Alright, I'll be going. Ay. You know, I feel like this is a very, very, very real interaction. Just a random guy talking to him. I don't know. But man doesn't know anything. If I go down here, I know there's like some gangs down there in the whatever this area is called. So I kinda don't want to go down there, but at the same time, what is this guy doing? Oh. You know what? Let's mess with him. You spot a robed figure doing something to an electronic box. He had just turned his head away from the direction you came in from, and checking out the opposite one, giving you a bit of extra time during which you will not be observing him. You will not be observing him. There is a hacksaw in his hands, its screen casting light inside his hood, illuminating his confusion or maybe irritation, or most likely a bit of both. But he then senses your presence. He calmly conceals his hacking device and walks away as if nothing unusual is happening. We can do nothing. We can attack him, you know? You know what? I'm curious. What are you doing there? He ignores you and walks away. Shakes his head and averts his eyes. Maybe we should have killed him. I'm gonna follow him. See if that leads anywhere. Pulls his cowl further. Okay. Why is there another mugger down here? Where are these guys coming from? And why don't I see them? In a broad light. My guy must be blind as a bat. Okay. Yeah, I should have killed that guy. You know what? Grenade. I think I did more damage to myself than I did to him. And he healed himself. Maybe I'll get lucky. Nope. I think we're just gonna die again. May as well load again. There's no point in this. I gotta go somewhere. How much to go through there? Not that I can, because I don't have a... Oh, that requires a key card. No wonder. Alright, let me head back out. I don't know what's this way. Probably just nothing too useful. Random Praetorians. I assume this is the way forward. Yeah, we're not gonna be allowed to go. This is a combat zone. The faceless blockade is right up ahead. You are advised to retreat back into the city. What if I don't want to? You know what? Maybe this isn't so wise. Oh, that's quite a bit of them. Oh shit. Okay, they got me with some electricity thing. That hurt quite a lot. And I'm dead. Okay, maybe listen to the guard that's telling you to not be here. Okay, we're just gonna be stuck in a perpetual loop. Can't have shit. Okay, now it's just why is it spawning me here? Alright, let me just go there. You know what, since I went all the way back here, maybe I can maybe I can attack that guy, see how that goes. You. I'm gonna kill ya. I'm gonna kill ya. He knocked my air out. Yeah, that's the point, buddy. That's kind of the whole point. And that did very little damage to you, but that's okay. Alright, he's like doing some weird projection stuff. I cannot do anything about this. I've been mentally subversed and I'm having a mental breakdown apparently as well. Great. Just great. Man, I'm dead. Fantastic. Alright. Clearly, we can't deal with anything in this area just yet. So we'll have to come back when we're stronger or just have better gear in general. Okay, Metro. Rail crossing is where we want to go. That cost me 25 carat. I mean, freaking, yeah, Stygian coins. Holy hell, dude. That hurts my soul. Which way to... Actually, let me look at the sign. I'm like about to head into some tunnel, not knowing where the hell I'm going. Rail crossing is south. Roger that. I gotta make back all this money. I mean, I got a bunch of that type of money, but I would like to not lose it. Okay, continue westward. I can do that. There's a militia man. Hello, militia man. Welcome to Rail Crossing, or what's left of it. Thank you for the warm welcome. I do gotta figure out if those other two people are over here, and maybe we'll get lucky. Okay, that says the random guy. Random guy doesn't need talking to. Mr. Shady and Shady Lady. Lovely names for two characters, Mr. Shady and Shady Lady. Okay, Jared. How can I help you? Can I ask you a few questions? Sorry, man, can't help you right now. I'm sure you'll find some other people to help you out, yeah? Alright. Dude. You see a man holding a half-empty bottle of mushroom brew. Every zip of the stuff carves a broad smile onto his overgrown face, nourishing his expression into one of serenity, as if he's quenching thirst from the coldest, purest spring. Consequently, every sip also makes it more difficult for him to aim his eyes at the dodging bottle so that he may continue the process. He sits there for a moment, for a whole minute, ignorant of the fact that you are standing next to him. After sucking in the last drop, his eyes finally spot you through the see-through bottom of his barren bottle. Ah, mushroom brew. I could just, sit here and enjoy this exquisite drink all day long. He then points to the barkeeper. He said, "Dude, you've had too much, man." He chuckles. "No, man. Just no." Anyway, okay. How's it going, man? I'm Hanky. Why do people call you Dude? Because that's my name, man. Dude. Do you have a last name or something? As far as I can remember, nope. Just Dude, and that's fine with me, man. What do you do around here? Well, I mostly drink mushroom brew, but I also have visions and communicate with higher beings. While we're at it, he turns towards the barkeeper and yells, "Barkeeper! Another one!" You see, man, it's not easy having these powers. Nah, it's tough. The immense knowledge makes my head hurt, makes me tired, and also makes my mouth dry for some reason. Maybe it's just the brew? He answers you with a drunken delay. It's not the damn brew, it's the powers, man. I could tell you so many interesting things beyond your imagination. Whew, hold on. I'm having a vision right now. Dude quickly takes another sip of the mushroom brew, after which he lowers his head and begins mumbling. After a minute of his incomprehensible ramblings, he slowly raises his head and then looks back to you. "How's it going, man?" He's just gonna ignore all that. Okay. Just casual whatever the hell just happened. What the hell was that? Tell me what you saw. He seems confused. What do you mean? The vision, dude? What did you saw in the vision? Oh yeah, the vision. Well, I saw you actually, and you were going to the east of rail crossing. Then you came upon a set of double doors, and behind those doors was a nasty bot. How's that even possible? It is, man. It's the vision. So, now listen. Once you went past the robot, you saw a ventilation shaft to the right. You went through the ventilation shaft? Yeah, listen. Now you end up in some warehouse. Not just any warehouse. No, this one was full of mines. Mines, man. But there is a way to avoid death. Listen now, this is important. Okay, I'm listening. Alright, if you don't want to get blown up, just don't step on them. No stepping on the mines is the key. If you step, you die. Step and perish. Incredibly helpful. Thank you very much, dude. You're welcome. Now, once you went past the mines, you enter a small room to the right. There you found a locker. I saw you getting something very important from it, and that's where the vision suddenly ended. What did I pick up? No idea. It's all a bit fuzzy, man, but it was important. Very important. And I'd be really grateful if you could if I could get my hands on it. It was in the vision, and the visions don't lie. I'll see what I can do. Great, man. I'll wait here. With some more brew. He signals to the barkeeper for some more mushroom brew. That man is not going to give you more unless you pay for it. Ay. I'll be going. This wasn't even what we're here for, but glad I got to pick up a mission here. A squint-eyed man greets you. Aye, welcome to Rail Crossing's finest, the only bar. Continue. Let me see what he's got. I'm curious. I do need to ask him about people. directions, rumors lately? Not really. Haven't had much in the way of visitors since the Faceless showed their butts. Ugly butts, to be exact. The most recent rumor I've got is the one about the ginger cheating on his wife. He was found castrated in the stream north of the of the rail crossing train station. You know, near the hanging rat. He wasn't a bad guy, no, but boy, did he have trouble keeping his pants on. Okay. Jeez. I guess deserved. Just he was found castrated. It's like what a tale to tell a stranger. Okay. East of rail crossings would be back where I came from. I do gotta look around. There's this random little train spot. Oh, it's like a doorway to a... How did they grab, like, a random train and, like, cut it in half to make it the front of a store? How does that work? Miles, let me see. The man seems to be busily working on some electronic component, not bothering to look up. You better be here to buy or sell me something, because I swear if you brought me your old broken pistol to fix, I'll shove it up your... He raises his head and aborts the statement. You're not from around here, eh? Forget what I said then. I'm just tired of fixing broken weapons from the local yokels so they can run off and blast their own feet off. If you cannot keep your weapon in good condition, you have no business shooting anything. I say. At least of all the Faceless. Now, what do you need? You know what? Sure, let me see what you got. We can sell our explosives. I'm not doing that. We could sell our lantern, but I like my lantern. I think it's cool to have one. Why can't we sell this man literally anything else? I guess we just don't... I feel like this counts as an electronic component, this motion tracking lens, but it just doesn't, which is odd to me. He also has a waist pack. Repair kit, another compass. I guess I could sell my batteries. Like one or two. I'll sell two to make up for the amount of Stygians I lost getting here. That barely covers it, but okay. It's like, covers almost one trip. You know what, I barely even used this anyway, so let me just sell all the batteries, why not? 30 for 3? What kind of shenanigans is that? Alright, we got in total 50 coins back. Mr. Shady, get lost. Shady lady, find your own barrel. Okay. They are not pleasant folks. You know, I thought they were gonna be cool. And they are not. Doc, let's talk to the lady here. You see an exhausted-looking woman, as her barely open eyes and sluggish motions suggest, removing her blood-stained surgical gloves and throwing them in a garbage can, filled with predominantly red contents. It takes her a second to realize she is not alone, after which she barely manages to smile before addressing you. Hello, traveler. My name is Elisa Bordriau? I don't know how to say that last name. But you can call me Doc. Are you hurt? No. You seem overwhelmed with work. I guess this is another little side quest. Is there anything I can do to help you? Overwhelmed, you betcha. Any extra pair of hands would be welcome, but what? But there are some other issues I've been having. It takes a few moments. Before she continues, but she does it eventually. Someone's been stealing medical supplies from the supply locker. It's behind the door over there. The door is always locked, and I have the only key. You see, we are extremely low on supplies at this time, so I have to make every hypo, bandage, even needle count. There's a captain here? I didn't even know there's a captain. Have you talked to the captain? I'm sure he could send some men here to guard the door. Oh my, yes, yes. I turned to the captain on many occasions. Guards have been posted here plenty of times, but the thing is, we live in dangerous territory, and we are short of men. We can't have many people stand here day and night when there are so many threats lurking around Rail Crossing that requires as many watchful eyes as we can spare. And sometimes I stay here when everybody else is asleep, but being the only doctor in a small station can leave one tired. I fall asleep as soon as it gets quiet. When I wake up, I also always go and check the supplies, and often I find something is missing. I never heard anything while I was sleeping here. The key is always with me, yet I sometimes find the storage room door unlocked. She grabs her head with one hand and shakes it from the side to side. I can't believe this is happening. Have you checked for a hidden entrance or something? Maybe that's how the thief gets in? We've searched for one, but haven't found anything. Whoever is doing this is good at it. If you really want to help, then help me with this. Help us all, in fact. You know what? Sure, I'll stick around and see if I can catch this thief. Oh, thank you so much. If you can catch him, I promise you free medical attention whenever you need it. That sounds pretty good. Let's catch this thief. Let's see, what do you sell, though? What can I sell you? We've only found one bandage that isn't bought by us. And I don't know how much they sell for, really. Probably not a lot. Like, you have to buy them for a lot. That's kind of one of the things I dislike about bartering in games. It's just buying something always costs more than selling it. What can we do exactly to help out around here? I guess we could try to catch the thief in the act. Maybe we could just stick around here. Anybody back here? No? Okay. Let me see. Door. This is the supply room. Everything is obviously not available to be accessed. She says it's always open when she wakes up, so I feel like the only thing we could do is possibly just stand here and wait. But then I don't think that's actually how that works. How about this grate right here? This kind of arises suspicion from me. This is random little floor grate. Don't like it. Don't like it. Kinda doubt that this is gonna really do anything if I just stand in here. Trying to see if there's any like secret little entrance that doesn't show up when you press the tab. I guess we could go talk to whoever this captain is, maybe get some extra information. Although I suppose maybe he's this way. I actually don't still haven't explored everything. Commoner. Locked the door, locked the door. Where are you from? Where's the captain? Electronic lock. There's a kitty cat somewhere around here. I can hear him. Power box. I don't think I'm allowed to mess with that. That would be... Oh. Electronic lock. Hack. I don't have any ability to hack at all. Okay, not this way apparently. Maybe that little kitty cat is inside one of those homes. That's about the only explanation there is. Let's see. Where else can I go? Because I don't imagine there's anything up here. Or beyond. I mean, maybe there is. Okay, there we go. This seems like an important place. Militiaman. Office. Captain Harvey. Hello, traveler. I'm Harvey, captain of the militia and the de facto mayor of this station. We are usually a friendly and welcoming community, but you've chosen a bad day to pay us a visit. I'm looking for Terry and Laura Baker, merchants from SGS. Have you seen them recently? They come here regularly to trade, usually with Buzzer, but I haven't seen them recently, no. Why is it a bad day? You must have heard the reports of Faceless invading the core city by now, right? Well, we've got our own problems with the Faceless here. They busted in with one of their tunnelers down the track south and occupied Buzzer's shop. We tried to blitz them back before they'd set up, but that ended up badly. They killed 3 of my men and badly wounded 1. I kind of forget that, like, we are indeed in the apocalypse, and so hearing, yeah, they hit us, they got us pretty bad, they killed, like, 3 guys. And it's like, oh yeah, people, they're short in numbers these days. What do you think they occupied Buzzer's shop? I can't say for sure. Maybe they want something from him or his shop. Buzzer's known to trade in strange electronics. Maybe he got a hold of something they want. Or maybe they actually planned to tunnel out somewhere else in the station and just improvised once they realized they missed their target. What are you gonna do about the Faceless? There's not much we can do at this point. We barely have enough men to fight them off if they come at us now. If we rush them again and suffer more losses, we're done. We'd have to evacuate the station. Maybe I could help. He looks at you curiously. That would almost certainly mean you're risking your neck for us. Why do you want to do this? I'm from SGS, actually. Tanner sent me to lend you a hand. I did put out a distress call to SGS. Are you the only one who they could spare? I guess you people have your own problems. Yeah, that is a little weird. I mean, I guess we do have the tunnel that is blocked now, so... No, wait, wasn't the tunnel unblocked, now that I remember it? Or... I can't remember. I remember there was, like, the one tunnel that was blocked, but I don't remember if we technically now have it unblocked because we gave him the armadillo drill circuit board thing. So it should theoretically be not blocked anymore. So why did he only send my ass over here? As I said, storming the shop is not an option anymore, so you'll have to figure out something else. How many faces are there? When we tried to storm the shop, I saw 3 of them, but there could be more inside. Also, they had at least 2 plasma walkers patrolling the depot, so be careful if you go snooping around there. Miles has some ideas how to disable those when we discuss the possibility of a second attack. You should ask him about what he had in mind. He lives in the north side of the station. Is there another way to get into Buzzer's shop? Maybe through the tunnel, but I don't know what state it's in. No one's been using it for a long time. You can access it through the trap door on the south end of the depot. The key is in my locker over here. Okay, so there's a tunnel we can go through, probably guarded to some extent. We need to talk to a guy to figure out a plan against the plasma walkers, which does not sound pleasant at all. I can barely deal with like little drone robots, let alone something that can possibly shoot plasma at me. Good lord. Catch you later. Let me get that key from his locker, actually, so that I don't forget. Forgot I can speed up the game. Travis. Upon entering what appears to be a repair shop of some kind, a variety of odors meet your sense of smell. You recognize rubber, oil, burnt fusion cells, and mushroom stew. More precisely, you identify it to be stew made from the so-called swine shrooms, named appropriately since they smell much like pork and when cooked. The man behind the counter sits leaned into his flimsy chair, voraciously scooping what's left of it, of the stuff from his bowl, his feet resting on the counter. After finishing, he sets the bowl to the side, wipes his mouth with his sleeve, gets up from his chair, and leans against the counter. Howdy, I'm Travis, the mechanic. His tongue passes over his teeth to clean residue food. What you need? My name is Hanky. Good for you. Let's see. What do you got for trade? I guess we can give him parts. He's got mechanical repair kits. Mushroom? Yeah. I kinda want mushrooms right now. This talk of mushrooms got me wanting mushrooms. It's been so long since I've had any mushroom-related food item. I need a Philly cheesesteak that has no steak. Just mushroom and cheese. Let's get some shrooms, jolly. Well, we'll go and prance around in the forest to see what we can find. Have you seen these two recently? No, I haven't seen those guys in weeks, maybe even months. Sad. Okay, I forgot who this guy told me to talk to. This guy. Electronics man. Hell yeah, forest prancing. We love forest walks, except when my legs get tired. In which case I do not like the forest walk. I'm gonna need to be carried around after a couple of minutes of traversing the land. Captain mentioned you have an idea how to disable the plasma walkers. Then it's time for a forest nap. Maybe, assuming we don't have to get attacked by 1,000,001 bugs. At least I'm tiny enough to be carried? You devious individual. Like I'd let you carry me. I suppose if it's the only option, then it is fine. In the case they might move the attack, only in that case, not to launch another attack. And no, I don't give a damn about Buzzer. He probably deserves whatever is coming his way. He's constantly bringing trouble to the station. A rail crossing would be much safer without him. Why don't we try disabling those plasma walkers anyway, just in case the Faceless decide to attack? Forget it, I'm not doing anything that might provoke them. Okay, well... Damn. You're just speaking the truth, and you wouldn't leave me? You better not leave me, I'd be afraid. And alone, in the dark. And this man does not want to give me his plasma stuff. I'll make it worth your while. 200 Karens. I'm going to kill this man. I'll give you 150. Deal. Okay, at least that was less. Alright, listen. Take notes or whatever, because I'm not going to explain this again. I'll screenshot it, I guess. No, wait, I can't screenshot it, because the game is gonna, like, tab out. I guess I can... We got paper somewhere? Hold on. I'll just rip one out of my little notebook here. I guess. Damn, we lowballing the Facebook Marketplace? You don't understand. 150 Karens is like a lot of money, bro. It took me a while to make that much. I don't even know how much I have in total. Like, not that much. That is something I will not recover from in a while. I will never financially recover from this. Okay, there's my mouse. I lost my mouse. It was like right in front of me on the same table, and I looked at where it was, and it was like 2 inches away, and my brain just couldn't comprehend that. At least he didn't hit me with the, you know what I got? A FUD special. I know what I got. Yeah. South of the crossing rail, there's an abandoned warehouse. Follow the eastern platform along the track. Turn west. Okay, this is literally... I'm gonna have to write all of this down. Okay. South of RC is warehouse. Follow platform. Turn west into first fence area. Okay, just after the tracks begin descending into a dark tunnel. Been there a couple of times for scavenging. Not terribly dangerous place, but it's also pretty locked up, so I wouldn't go get that much out of it. Strange thing about that place is that there was this room in there, and in the center of it was some sort of pedestal. On top of it, something resembling an energy cell was attached. A bunch of power cables were connected to the pedestals, like it was constantly charging the device with power. I couldn't tell exactly what it was back then, though it did seem familiar. Later I remember seeing one of those things, the device that was on top of the pedestal. I've read about it in a book about the old wars. It's called an active pulse capacitor, and while I don't know its inner workings, I do know it was used in combination with electromagnetic emitters to disable high-power devices across a wide area, so an EMP essentially. Such as enemies, electronic vehicles, and energy weaponry, which is just perfect for us because I bet if I mounted that thingy on my little emitter over there, I could send a pulse so strong it would knock those plasma walkers out completely. All you have to do is go and get the thing. I'm sure it is as easy as it sounds. I'll do it. Very good. Bring it back to me and I'll get the emitter ready. Get energy thing from... Oh, I tore the paper. From room. I'll leave that just hanging around. put my notebook back where it belongs. Where do I want this paper? I'll fold it up so that it doesn't take that much space. In times like these, I wish I had a normal a normal table with normal drawers instead of 2 plastic boxes stacked on top of each other, but it is what it is. Oh man, that's a lot of money though. I really hope we can make that money back. I do need to use the restroom, so I will be right back in a bit. Alrighty, I'm back. Let me just get the game back up. Moving! Is it back up? No. Why not? Give it a second. It'll come back to the screen. There we go. Alrighty. We got information. We talked to the captain, and we have to save Buzzard eventually, who is being held prisoner in his own shop, and we also gotta get rid of the Faceless one way or another. Don't know when I'm gonna get that done. We can give it a shot, I guess. Already got a guy dead over there. Can't search him or nothing. Let's see if we can go around over here and find something. I don't even know if this is eastward enough from the station. Oh, what did I come across? Who's attacking me? I'd like to know this. Okay, somebody that missed. And then they didn't. Oh, they're right there. Oh, these are lurkers, though. Different. Not the Faceless, but close enough, I guess. You guys are unpleasant people. Have this. What else do I want to do? You know what? I'll just hide behind this and stay in cover. As to not be assailed. I don't know if they can come up here. Maybe right here there's a stairway. Let me wait 2 turns so that I can pop out and throw another grenade. Somebody healed themselves. Maybe 2 people healed themselves. Okay, maybe all of them are healing themselves. I'll toss a grenade in their direction as well. I don't want them existing. One of them is really getting burnt. Crispy individual. I don't know how many heal items they have. Apparently enough. Okay, they've got more dudes. If I can kill them from up here... Actually, this is bad, because I can't rush them. Or maybe good, because they do have these freaking cutthroats over there, and they would do a lot of stabbing. Okay, why did my guy go over there? That makes no sense. I was standing right here so that I could throw a grenade. And my guy just decides to go this way. Okay. Like, cool. Why do I need to be... Okay, can I take like a step back then? If that's... Okay, now I don't have enough points to actually throw anything. Okay, my character cannot decide whether he wants to throw something or not. Great! This is just gonna allow them to freaking heal, so I'll just go around and come back from the normal side. Kigure, hail to thee. Bingus. I'm feeling like one. I'm feeling like one in this little scenario here. Like the moment I step through there, there's gonna be like 50 of them. So I better be healed up before I go ahead and do that. Can I put those back? Okay, there we go. Putting me on the TV screen in your car while you drive? On the TV screen? The hell are you driving that you got a TV screen in your car? Let's see. Bandage. I need bandages. Come on, just put them in the space. There we go. And we can heal ourselves. Pleasant. Alright, let's get through there. Okay, well, they're just gonna entrap me right there. These talking Yalotl are so funny. They make you want to merge without looking. Do not merge without looking, please, okay? I guess I'll first throw this. What in the... How did it go past... You know what? I'm not gonna question it. You know what? That's fine. This grenade better hit, though. There we go. A couple of them dead. That guy's still alive. I don't like that. Ow. I didn't know you could make a crossbow with electrical chicanery. Oh, they're poisoning me now. Great. Man, these guys are kind of tough. Okay. Let me... first take one of these. Then I'll put this away, and... I don't know if I can heal myself right now. I probably can. Oh my goodness. My mouse is doing its thing again. Please, I just want to heal. Where did my bandages go? Great, did I drop them? Yes, I did. Okay. Stop triple clicking. Stop unclicking and clicking. Oh my god. Why isn't it going into... Okay, inventory. And then I think I have to drag it from my inventory. There we go. What a pain. What a pain. Okay, we gotta get onto the platform if we actually want to kill them from that side. But we're gonna get stabbed 50 million times. We at least took care of a bunch of them. So that won't be happening as much. And we'll only have to deal with one of them shanking us in the frickin' face. So far we're doing so good though. In my opinion, we're actually doing pretty okay. Okay, he managed to hit me with the cripple attack. How How is he alive? He's got like literally 1 health to his name. And of course another critical strike, and he's like wailing on me. I'm not gonna take any more of this, so... Okay, it did not hit the person I wanted it to. Lovely, and this guy's still not dead. How? And he put... yeah. Even if the other guy didn't get to swing, I'd die from the borrower poison. Okay. Well, since the caltrops are over here, I'll enter from this side. That way I can... Okay, it still spawns me like right there in the center. Glorious, okay. Oh, we got that guy. If only I could take like 1 step away. And he's still alive, despite the caltrops. Okay, so he can't apparently be killed by them. And we are just struggling to kill a man. He's 1 man. He's built different. Okay. Let's not die here. I thought there was gonna be more. I swear there were more dudes over here. Maybe they got cooked up. Alright. Let's see what you got. A knife, seeker goggles, leather vest, bandage, Stygians. I'm sure I can sell most of this. A boning knife. What in the hell is a boning knife? A vicious boning knife, no doubt used for unseemly purposes, you don't say. I don't know if carrying these leather jackets are going to be worth it, because they're heavy. But, ooh, tungsten steel combat knife, that might sell for quite a bit. Let's just take everything. I'm sure I'm going to be carrying pounds worth of stuff. Anyhow. This guy had a lot of stuff. Utility belt, crossbow. Let me just make sure we're not overweighted. We're still okay. Anything I can interact with here? I thought I already searched this guy. Apparently not. Oh, right. He had that little container. I do not want that little container. Intestines and the glands, not interested. I feel like down there is probably just more trouble. And I got 3 grenades to my name. Ironhead Gunner. Okay, I'm not dealing with that. Okay, let's go back around, and hopefully there's none of those guys down in these random tunnels. I don't even know if I can make my money back from using all those grenades, now that I thought about it. Everything is just becoming a money sink. Can we just speed up the... There we go. There we have it. Ah. Great. Okay, locked. This place usually has like a million gangs. Was that a rolled R? Yes. You heard correctly. There better not be 50 men who are just gonna stab me to death in these tunnels. I swear on everything that's good. Hell yeah, we loved roll R's. They're fun. Okay, go interact with that. Thank you very much. Okay, random guy with an electrocuting knife. I wish I just couldn't have that happen to me. I'm sick of getting crippled. You would think wearing steel armor would prevent an enemy from crippling your ass, but apparently the answer is no, and my sledgehammer does nothing. Okay. I'm learning very much to not mess around with these guys. To not mess around with a lot of things. Maybe I should just... I don't know. I could head back here and try this again, because... Well, no, because then I'd have to go through all that again. Oh my goodness. So, hail to thee. I'm having a moment. Making decisions in this game is all of it is costing me money. All my money is just, it's either my supplies is gonna get used up, or I'm gonna have to pay people an exorbitant amount of money for just information, or I'm just getting my ass kicked. What is this game about? We live underground. Think Fallout 2 and Metro had a baby, I guess, is one way to explain it. And then we're right now just going around. I mean, it's kind of true, you know, that example is kind of the truth. That's kind of how it is. I don't know how we got to this point. We're just some guy who moved into a new station to live there, and now we're being given crazy assignments to accomplish, even though we're a new citizen to the station we come from now, I guess, in technicality. And I have to go around and help a bunch of people because apparently some faceless individuals, and they just call them that, the faceless, decided to tunnel into a very important place and disrupt trade. So my boss is just like, hey, go help out this other station, because, you know, it's kind of important that we can trade with them. And I'm very much being humbled. I'm being humbled by my enemies quite often, and I can't say I'm enjoying it. Oh, great. If it's not one thing, it's another. Alright, you guys want to be on fire? Here, how about you guys be on fire? And then when you guys try to get out of that fire, step on some spiky stuff. I'm sure you'll love that. I'm sure you'll love it. That guy is fine. This one's not so fine. He's dead. You're next. He blew himself up, but he healed himself also. That was a... I relate to that, you know? I relate to that, actually. That grenade did nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go to him. Hopefully he stays in this corner. Get him! Okay. Okay, Hanky. You bastard. You just miss when you don't need to miss. Okay, there we go. Is there anybody else that would like to introduce themselves to my hammer? I forgot the fire was there. I was standing in fire. Oh my god. I forgot I was standing in the fire and I died. I just love this game. I love this game. I love it so much. Alright, perhaps not the wisest thing. What about these tunnels? These tunnels surely have enemies I can kill a little easier and like earn some XP and get some money off of their corpses somehow. Surely I'm not gonna see giant bugs that will psychically engage in... Okay, what the hell is a siphoner? This is the first time I've seen one. They better not, like, try to kill me. It's like a big frog. And he just kind of looks like a big frog. Okay, he's just gonna be over there. I'm just gonna ignore him. As long as he doesn't get over here and do some freaky stuff, I'm fine with that. Just gonna casually leave. Okay, what is this? Why is it so dark over here? Where am I? Was there just darkness, void, nothing? Okay, look down. The drop from... Okay, I couldn't even read. The drop from this side isn't that bad. There's even a rocky ramp descending from the other side. Do I even... Well, I could go for it. Let's see what happens. I'm sure we'll find amazing things in these dark caves with a dead man in it. Ah, something's here. Ow. What in the fuck is that? Okay. Hyperallergenic. Consuming any type of medicine will inflict 78 unavoidable... Okay, so he basically made it so that I can't exist. I can't use my healing items. And he's poisoned me. This random ceiling creature. Maybe I should have been a little smarter about this. I don't even know where he is. I can't see him. He's somewhere. I'm afraid. And now I'm stunned. A Death Stalker. What the fuck? I can't even attack it right now. I'm done. I'm dead. Brother. What in the name of anything was that? Okay, can't go there either. I'm gonna just head back, bro. I think everything Okay, you decided to pop over here. You're probably gonna try and touch me. I'm not gonna let that happen. Well, without any consequences at least. You better get pummeled. Okay, we did some good damage so far. What did he do? Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought. I was afraid of that guy for no good reason. He's just a big frog. Big frog. Okay, large intestines, siphoner tongue. People eat that here. I kind of forgot about that. Can I hop over? No? Okay. No hopping over the water. In all fairness, we are a man in full steel armor. A lake poppy, freaky bug. Nope. I don't even know if we hit it. I don't think we did. Nope. Oh, there's two of them. We hit one. Youch. What is that? Azuridae Goliathus. Why do I keep stumbling upon fuckery? What is it? What did I do? I didn't even know that big guy was here. Gods above. Okay. Okay. What? No wonder they just shot me with like ice out of nowhere. I was gonna start asking questions because I know these bugs specifically get stronger the more they are, but like I just saw the two of them and I was like, there's probably more of them, you know, more little guys, you know, out there behind them that I couldn't see. Nah, there's just this big ass fucking beetle. This big ass dude. This waiting to eat me alive with his brain. Maybe I can Molotov him. I don't know. They're gonna get a little hurt. He's getting closer, I'm afraid. Yeah, that didn't do... Like, it got one of them. I feel like I should get I don't know whether I should get further or closer. Because technically, closer is good. But at the same time, I just put fire in the way, so... Where did the big guy go? Where did he go? Don't tell me he turned invisible. There's no fucking way. There's no way he could do that with his fucking mind powers, please. I can't deal with this. Okay, caltrops. More caltrops, please. I need this guy to not be, like, about to eat my ass. I don't even know whether to, like, try and run away. Okay, clearly the big guy's still around since this guy can do that. I just probably can't see him. Okay, he's somehow managed to cross the river. He's gone the other way. At least he's not invisible like I originally thought. But he's still... This is probably worse for me now that I think about it. Because now I have to go through the fire all the way around and he's just gonna shoot me a million times. What? How in the world did that one-shot me? I was at half health. I was at half health. I don't even know how much damage I could do to that guy. Why is every decision I make like a bad choice today? Every choice is a bad one. I'm just gonna head back to like SGS and not deal with this. I'm gonna go home, guys. I'm gonna go home. Another 25 Stygians. At least I can sell things that I've gotten. Okay, barter with Lucas. He wants like one leather armor. Why only one? Why can't you want more than one? I have 5. Please just take them off of me. Okay, 1 pair of boots. Didn't I pick up boots? Yes, I did. Take that. Take that. Take that. We can't sell the knives to him, unfortunate. What does he have to give to me, though? I guess I could try and buy back some of my grenades that I've used up so far. Okay, those 7 were... What if I get these as well? Okay, we can get Mark IIs, which is good, I think, to get at least a couple of them for almost an equal trade. So... Let's see, riot armor. We haven't had to use a gas mask. And we've just been carrying this thing around, to be fair, as well. Firearm parts, do we not have any? No. just no. Tactical vests, no. Helmet, not really. I guess I'll give him this, and then auto for a couple of credits. And I swear, if selling that gas mask to him somehow bites me in the ass later, I'm gonna tweak out. I'm just gonna tweak out a little bit, you know? I think that's fair after everything I've gone through. What do I even have on me that's worth selling? Just the knives and the weapons and the armor. That's it. I guess I have these goggles that could be sold maybe to the engineer. Engineer. Okay, he doesn't want this stuff either. Ay, ay, ay. Maybe the old man in the cantina might trade a thing or two. Or maybe I can just simply trade some Stygians for some credits. Where is he? Right there. Oh, Jonas. A lock picking and a couple of traps. You know what? I'm fine with selling my traps to this guy. I can barely find anyone who's willing to take them. Okay, maybe not all of that. Auto trade? No, I would rather have these. Put that back. Why does it split the Stygians? They're the most useful stuff here. Okay, let me do this manually, since apparently I can't do it not manually. I don't think he really has anything I would want. Maybe I would take, like, a lockpick or two. Uno. Okay, I can take another one. There we go. That's a good deal. Let's see. I guess we could try and make our way to the other town, Hawthorne. Hawthorne, and see if we can trade over there as well. I doubt it, but it is what it is. We gotta try. We gotta try. Oh, don't go through the door. Ask the gentleman to open the door. I think this way was the way to Hawthorne. I remember the big rats. What was behind that door? I don't remember what was behind that random little door. And this stuff is not accessible to me without it being a problem. I don't know if there's anybody here I can sell electronics to. Maybe Fred can buy the... Okay, he's willing to buy a lot of this stuff off of me. Not the crossbow today, but you know what? That's fine. How much leather? Raw leathers, 1 other armor. Okay, he also... What is it with everybody only wanting like 1 piece of leather armor? 3 melee weapons. This knife. This one. And... that one. Actually, which one sells for more? Give him that one. Take this one back. Damn, I can take all of his Stygians. These 2 blades are very much a lot of money. I'm guessing because the boning knife is rare. Incurs 125% mechanical damage resistance threshold. Bypasses targets energy shields. Crippling strike. Doesn't do a lot of inherent damage, but I think if you went for that playstyle, it would work pretty well. I mean, it's clearly like a rare item, you know, with all of these buffs. Actually, now that's making me second guess selling this knife specifically. Then again, maybe we don't need to sell that right now, and we can sell that later. Maybe we could just sell the 1 knife. Yeah, I think that would be probably for the best. Caltrops, poison caltrops. Okay, now put in the jacket in there. I guess I can take all of his caltrops. I like those very much. And what else? Fishing rod. I think we're ready. I feel like we got a fishing rod. We just put it in our locker somewhere. Patching kit. Bandage. I'll take that. Thank you. Adrenaline. Okay. He'll take a little bit more from me to take that. There we go. 2 knives and a jacket for all this. I would say it's a good trade. Let me see if I can just restock my stuff there. Okay. Restock the grenades. 10 at a time I can hold. These are normal ones. These are Mark IIs, which is good for the bugs. Got a lot of Mark II fragmentations. I wonder if there's gonna be Molotovs that are Mark IIs. I doubt it, but it would be kind of cool if there were. More fiery Molotov. I don't know how that would work. This guy wants nothing from me, which makes sense. He wants chemical-related stuff. Maybe I could try and take on the big bugs again. over in this area. I don't know. It could work out. It could work out. It could work out. Maybe. Big maybe. Because we do have a lot of antidotes. We don't have a lot of advanced health hypos, which I think would be very helpful actually in having those. Morphing shot. I think it has too much of a cost, really. Let's just say fuck it, you know? Put these ones in there, and we'll see how lucky we get this time around. Wish we can open these 2 combat utility slots, that would be cool. Most of my utility stuff is just throwing bombs, though, so it wouldn't matter all that much. "41C, 41, 41, 40, 42, 43, 44. Alright. I forgot to put the... I forgot to do the thing. Okay. The bandages... away, and then get the antidote into there. There we go. Now there's gonna be a little guy spawning. Oh, 2 little guys spawning. Awesome. I love it when little guys spawn. If we try running towards them, I know they're gonna skedaddle away. That's what they do. They run away, they shoot ya, they poison ya, then they just run. Oh, there's another one coming. Yeah, just getting there is gonna cost too much. So, do that, and maybe save some action points. I can see the other one up there coming to get me. Let's see. We can pummel this one and hopefully keep him in place. I don't even know where this one's set, another one of those egg things, or if it tried. Interesting. How so? Unbearable. How so? But welcome. You've never tried heavy armor build? Well, you know, it's not working out so well. I'll be honest. It worked out for a while, but once I got to the city and try to deal with literally anything in the surrounding area, I just kept getting murderized, tenderized even. Nothing beats a man in full armor like a random street guy mugging you in New York City, apparently. Even your sledgehammer build was like sledgehammer ninja? I see. You know what? That sounds more tactically sound, but you know, I've brute forced it so far, and it seems to have worked in the beginning, although I'm kinda second guessing how far I'm gonna get now. I could get that guy. I think that one... you know what? Just hit him with that. That does some amount of damage, and save the rest of... Well, I don't have anything to save. Don't make a baby in front of me, you weirdo. Well, that one's gonna do that, and then it's gonna get closer, and then, yep. I love getting poisoned. Okay, antidote, so that I can die a little less. I can't get to that guy, but I can try and get a little closer, or just throw that over there, make him run around. They're doing what in front of you? They're making babies. I don't have enough action points to... That's what I forget every time the sledgehammer takes so much, like, so many points to do a basic action. Heal myself, I guess. And, I don't know, we'll deal with this. I could throw a Molotov that way. That prevents them from coming this way. I would have to go around if I decide to go that way. Okay, that was a little further back than I'd liked it to have been. $18 Okay, let me take that out. Swing at this. Forgot secondaries were a thing for a second. And then save my points. This guy's gonna eat my freaking ankle real quick. You're probably gonna die plenty of times, like the first time I tried to go through this area. You are doing fine and dandy. You are something I need to take care of. I can't even heal myself, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna die anyhow. Can't even get that guy. Have I tried out of the XP system? I think that's the... I don't know if that's the one I have. Like the one where you pick up stuff and you get XP for it. Damn. I got the one where killing things gives me XP and picking things up gives me XP, so I think that's the one I have. Okay, let's do this fight again. 5 more times until I can get through this area, just to die more times in the next area after this one. Oh, glorious battle. Glorious battle. Okay. If I throw caltrops at you... which way are you even gonna go? Probably that way. I could go this way a little bit. Force you to walk over them a little more. Okay, not what I wanted, but close enough. There we go. Okay, 2 babies spawned at the same time. Could do one of these. Get them all at once. That deals with the little bibbies. I don't think moving there is actually gonna let me hit. Okay, never mind. I did. No, why did you run that way? You bastard. Okay, well. Crowbar the little guy. I'm surprised this thing's still alive. Drill a couple of these that way. Gonna see if I can just Molotov the 2 of them. Don't burn myself, that would be great. Both of them are... Okay, good. I want them both like that. Take that. That guy's coming along. 2 is already hard enough to deal with. 3, a nightmare. And these ones are probably gonna run further back. I will hide behind this, though. Take another one of these. Okay, one of them died, I think. I'll pop out and throw that over there. That hurts that one in the back, who will probably die of the fire. I've got no choice but to kind of rush this one. Maybe if I can get close enough and have the crowbar in hand, I could whack him a little bit. Okay. There could be a fourth one up there too, which is a bit of a risk, because I know there's one that's patrolling around there near the other entrance. This only does so much damage though, like 13 max. Could I hit him with the hammer? I hope. Okay, that does a decent amount of damage. Almost dead. Almost. Take an antidote. We're just shugging antidotes down. If you go up, that would be great. Okay. That guy I don't really need to deal with. I guess I could. No, I can't heal myself. Damn, I can't do my classic throw a grenade at my feet trick. Because it'll kill me, I think. Yeah. I could do this one. Let me use a grenade, maybe. Please don't land any closer than it needs to. Okay, I know I said don't land closer than it needs to, but that doesn't mean you can throw it further. Welp. Yikes. Yikers even. Yikees, perhaps. Well, we were close. We were closer. That one was going pretty well until that final moment. RNGesus was not on my side. He was until he wasn't, I should say. One's gonna come from that way, the other one's gonna come from that way. I may as well just hit him hard anyway. Get some of that. Take care of the eggs. Go a little bit forward, save a little bit of that. That one's gonna come along. Even if I stand next to it, that doesn't mean it won't run upwards. And I don't want to be surrounded by them, because that means then I have to kind of focus on two and then leave the third one behind me, and that one's gonna just hit it from behind as much as it wants. I guess I could... No, because then that would mean I would have to waste another HE grenade. If I can, which I cannot, I could try to hide back here. This one might go this way though, so that it's... Okay, let's just go right here. Let's see what happens. Mr. Number 3. Okay, neither of them is burnt in a way that I would like them to be, so they're all just gonna have a great time putting bullets in me. Great. I guess I'll just toss this over there and walk it. this way, one step. Okay. That guy's there, that guy's there. I can't throw a bomb again. Getting close enough isn't gonna let me swing at him. Okay, that one's continued up there, so that's good. That's one less shooting at me, I guess. Okay, good. One dead. I don't know if running away is gonna be far enough to make it take a couple of steps forward. At least the little baby's gonna have to go through the spikes. What if I go right here? Okay, he's probably planting another egg. Oh, you got real close, didn't ya? You got real close. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Interesting. Okay. Swing a little bit of that. I don't know if that's gonna save me or not. Swing at this one. And we don't have enough for another swing, so... Kablamo time. Don't hit me with a klabamo. I would like to be okay. Hanky? What the fuck? Okay. Why is it that, like, when it starts going well, it doesn't? It's like things are going my way, and then they don't. I don't even know what side missions I could do before I even go through, like, this or that. Let me take a look. Maybe these two are having to do with railroad, and I've already tried that out. Black eels, I don't gotta do nothing for them. Junkyard, I got nothing there. Core City, that's a nightmare. Railroad crossing, also at the time a nightmare. Okay, maybe if I just bang my head against these guys hard enough, it'll... Let me look at my items. Oh no, maybe pulling out the knife, maybe shanking them would actually be a decent choice. That's what, like 12 to 20 for how much AP? 12? With that? I don't know. I guess I could try that out. Let me switch the crowbar. My favorite little tool for that. How much does the other knife do? Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. I do have the flashbangs, which could, in theory, be a little bit more useful. But I want to, if I can, I want to save that for the other area. Okay. I'm definitely just gonna toss one of these there. Good. You're hurting. I love that. I love it when you hurt. Oh, okay. I thought it was just gonna be coming in my direction. I think it's better if I follow that one anyway. That way it forces all of them to try and meet me in this one area instead of in different places. This takes all the stamina I have. Another egg, another egg. That one's running away. Okay. Yeah, I don't got the AP to hit him. That's fine. Okay, that one's back there. How about I toss some caltrops in that direction? And chase this one down. See if, what do I got with this? Nothing. Okay. Actually did a pretty okay amount of damage. Not a lot, but pretty okay. Come on. Okay, good. That one was somewhere back there. I don't have enough energy to go after him. There we go. Wounded. Spawn. There's another one right there. Just keep stabbing this guy. He stabbed the big fucking bug. This one's coming from behind. Take one of those so that it kind of shells out that freaking poison. That's not gonna be plausible. This one's behind me. Let me just take care of this one real quick. Hopefully, okay, not as on fire as I would have liked it to be. That's fine. How do you miss this giant thing? Alright, Hanky. You're making me question things. Oh, we're barely alive. I only gotta worry about the little guys, because they literally cannot hurt me. We can't heal, though, and that's pretty disappointing. This guy just keeps running further and further away. Do I have enough energy to get him? I probably won't be alive, though. Probably won't be living. That bleeding wound, and it's not really making him bleed as hard as I thought it would. Well, I don't even know if that was the third time, but it was certainly not it. Crippling strike damage. Biology increase. I'm not sure if the poison caltrops are even gonna work on them because it's their own poison, so I feel like the answer is just no. The nets are not really worthwhile. I've tried trapping one in place before. I guess, it doesn't trap him for too long is the issue. Like, keeps him in place for like a turn or two, and that's generally not enough, but, it's, you know, at this point, I may as well try. Because the caltrops certainly are not working out to my favor as much as I'd like them to. I forgot to switch up. Ah, my god. You know what? That's fine. Okay, I hurt myself too. Fantastic. We're dying this time around too. Fuck. Okay, nuts. Put that there. Knife. Put that here. Antidote. Put that there, and please, for the love of all that's good, let me get lucky. Let me get lucky. Allow a moment of respite. Maybe do these two things and, well... No, because then I can't get close, so... Takes, what, 3 turns? Yeah, 3 turns for a throwing net to come back. Switch to the knife. We can get 1 stab off. 1 slice. Okay, the other 2 are coming from that same hallway. Could probably block them off from this way. And then turn that way so that I can get a little bit of a break here. Take some antidote. Stab him in the butt a little bit. That guy's there. The other one's probably gonna round as well. I can maybe try and keep that one in place. Okay, he managed to get out. Okay. That guy's still alive. I could turn and run, see if these 2 get together, throw another Molotov or even a grenade. He's so close, I could do some damage like right now. Okay, let's just run. Let me see if this works out for me. Yep, okay, he got closer. That one's probably gonna stay in place. There we go. 2 in 1 go. Alright. Alright, we're cooking a little. We're cooking. I don't even know if to use the antidote right now. I'll use like 1. And I'll stay in place, try to net him the next time around, and see if I can just shank him. Not the little guy. Not the little guy. Okay, you stay where you are. You, I don't even want to hit you, but there we go. Ow, okay. Well, there we have it. Okay. 1 combat scenario over with. Holy moly, that took forever. Hit myself with that. Get these bandages into my gosh darn inventory so that I can heal myself the rest of the way through. Might need to keep this secondary knife in hand. I didn't think a knife was really gonna be useful anymore, but now I've learned the hard way that it actually kinda is. We've been through here already once before, right? No, I forgot that I, like, loaded back prior to me going around searching all over this place. Okay, lockpick. And put the adrenaline shots away. I don't really use them. Not often. Like, I use them, but not too often. Alright, put that there. I probably should, now that I think about it. It would behoove me. Alright, random little guys. Hello. That's one of you gone. That's two. Cool stuff. I'll take that. I'll just take everything. Hey, give me money. That I can't hack into. I remember that. Because I don't know how to hack. Okay, there's one big one in here. Let me see, just to make sure there's nothing else to search around here. Nope. Okay, he's going to the corner of the room. That's fine by me. Maybe I should have tried and kept them in place. That would have probably helped out. Okay, you stay right there. More stabbing for you will occur. You will experience what it is like to be a British person, whether you like it or not. There we go. And, take that. Egg, deal with that. Take a needle. Heal the rest of myself, and then we'll search this room. Sell some stuff, maybe, if we're lucky. Ooh, I like that. Mechanical repair kit. Always nice to have. Flares, I don't even know if flares are good for these creatures. I know they scare the rats away, the rat hounds. I don't know if they scare anything else. What exactly does this turn on and off? Can't do anything over there. Think I gotta keep going that way and dealing with all sorts of dastardly things. I don't remember if there are... Well, this guy's a weapons guy, but I don't know if he has explosives that I want. Not yet, no. Sometimes he does. Right now he doesn't. But he's willing to take some of my stuff. So utility belt, you can take that. I'm gladly gonna give that to you. You give me all of your money. I'll give you this. You like that. Take that. Take the shock bolt. No, he doesn't want more than 5. Okay, fair enough. And is that all? I guess that's everything. He's gonna give me that. He's gonna give me... What else do I really want from him? Anything really here other than the money? I mean, I think I could take this away, and yeah, he basically gives me all his money. Nuts. I do want nuts. Okay, there we go. Now we have a reason to continue trading. Good trade. Good trade. Even though these nuts don't really hold those freaking borrowers for too long, it's better than nothing. I don't have a lot of HE Mark IIs. I got the Mark 1s, I think, as a backup, but they, you know, the Mark IIs barely were helping me out there. I guess I can repair this knife if I really have to, right? What else? Let me see what damage. What is damaged? Hammer's doing okay. Chest piece, helmet. Chest piece might need a repair, but this knife definitely needs a repair or two. Actually, let me... Okay, I don't know where that went. Repair kit. Repair thy blade. Give it another repair. Why not? Roll repair. Chest piece. And that's almost all the way up. But that's pretty good up there. Pretty good up there. Sledgehammer. Give it... I don't know why I took it out of my hand. There goes the Molotovs into that. Let's see. Got 9 of those. I could try and sell these off somewhere. Oh, I probably had an electronics guy here. That did give us, like, XP, though, which I appreciate. But we're definitely gonna need more HE grenades to continue on. Because freaking that 50 to 80 mechanical damage is necessary. Basically, I just need to trap him in place, burn him, explode him, and stab him a lot with this knife. That seems to be my best strategy right now. The sledgehammer is costing me a little too much AP to really do anything to them, and they can just move around anytime I get close. So that's, you know, the thing I needed to compensate for, I guess. Okay, he is willing to take a lot more from me. Nice. Give him the 3 other knives I don't need. That should give me a lot of those credits, if not all of them. Okay, there we go. Okay, maybe not all of them, but a lot. A lot of credits. Melee weapons, tactical vest. I don't really have a tactical vest. 3 boots, 2 crossbows, riot armor, 1 leather armor. Take that one. Shells, shells. Regular bolts I don't have anymore. Surprised he doesn't want more. That's alright. Okay, maybe only take 200 of that. I do need Mark IIs. So maybe trade for that instead of the cash. Damn. The 5 HE Mark IIs and all of this still doesn't make up for it. That's alright. We got plenty of credits ourselves. So I'll just auto trade it and be okay with that. Okay. I wish it would just automatically slot it to where it's supposed to go, but okay. Just the fact that it goes to the first place, the first slot. I don't like that. I don't really vibe with that. It is not my greatest joy to have to put these things there automatically. Let's see if we can sell anything to this guy. I don't think I have that much in terms of... Yeah, I don't really have any leathers on me right now. But I can sell this to him. Okay, he's not gonna take all of them. Raw leathers, blueprints, I got not a lot of that. Molotovs. I don't know if this is enough really to trade for even one. Nope. So let's just take credits. He's still got 9 Molotovs. I don't think we're gonna... I mean, we're gonna use like the freaking... I don't know how many in the battle, but we'll be fine for now. Engineering. I got a lot more electronic related stuff, so I'll just hopefully be able to sell that off. Okay, maybe not, but we can sell this. And sell this, and we could take some repair kit, maybe one? A few, like 1 or 2. So I never want to be lacking in that. Let's say 3. Let's see if we can get away with that. That's not 3. This guy does have an Omni tool. How much for 1? If I take both, it's gonna cost me a little bit of credits. Maybe I can do that one mission. You know, the putting the thing in the vent. Maybe with the Omni tool, depends. I would still have to go back to Junkyard and talk to that guy. Anything else do I have to sell? I think I have like 1 medical component or chemical component I can give to this guy. Okay, I got 2 of these, and whatever the hell this is, incendiary collector. Sure, give him that. He's got an advanced one, but I don't think I have enough for that. Or maybe I Let me see if I can get one. Okay, we can. I think maybe we can get not all three. Okay, roger that. 2 only. I'm fine with that. 2 and some credits. Still have so many, like, random electronics to sell. Okay, sell that. Maybe I can go to the lady in junkyard and... she'll give me some cash. Hopefully. We'll go walking. I'll try not to take the boats. Almost forgot the way. Almost forgot the way. Somehow. There's a little path down here, and then you take the ladder. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's all the way sped up. Just had to make sure. That one's dead. Okay, no more side beetles. Or nope, no. I'm running away. I'm not dealing with you. Come on. Let me be free. Let me be free. That probably means there's stuff over here that I have to worry about one way or another. Or maybe not. Never mind. Got a little paranoid there for no reason. Let's see. Oh, where am I going? Do you want to earn some money? Tell me what you had in mind. What do you want me to deliver? I can do that. Okay, now with the Omni tool, we should be able to get this mission done. I do want to see if I can sell anything over here, though. I got too many things of an electrical nature that nobody wants to buy off of me. Okay, thank goodness. About some time. About some damn time. Okay, that is for quite a bit of money. Really? All of this, and still... I can't yoink from her 341 Stygians? Okay. Trapper's Belt only grants 1 utility slot. Digital timer. I don't think there's really anything I want from her, since I don't use anything electronics related. Not yet, anyhow. High frequency shield emitter. Medium. This requires batteries to charge up, don't it? Maybe we could trade for one of these instead. I don't know what they take for a charge. I assume like fusion cells and whatnot. Where do you wear this? I imagine, yeah, right here. Okay, let me see how much this is worth. Which one's better? This one costs more, so I assume this one's has lower capacity though. Protects more, but has a lower capacity. Not by a lot, mind you, but that would mean we'd have to buy a couple of these. Okay, that charges. These charge 30. These charge 100. Recharge a large energy object with 100 energy. 30. This has what, like a max capacity of 50 something. So we'd want to buy the lithium cells rather than the fusion cells. Let me auto trade right now. Yikes. Okay, let me just take some Stygians off of her. 100 something. We'll come back later to check on these components. Maybe give her that too. We got this freaking random helmet anyhow if we need light. Okay. Let's unarm ourselves. Put this away as well. Put the Omni tool right there. Should be good now. Let's see if we can get away with this mission. Alright, let me slow things down. Okay, cool. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this without this guy noticing. It would be kind of funny if I could. Let me see like an autosave. Just very casually open up a vent right next to this guy. Okay, I want to put this away. See if I can put this little guy in my inventory so that I can just put him away into the vent. Oh no, they've taken notice, alright. They've taken notice, alright. Okay, can't do that. Maybe I can try my luck again and have him search the other room. If we keep trying, maybe he'll go. Please. Pretty please. No, don't search his desk. I was trying to see if I could go behind him, but nope. Okay. I could maybe try to lockpick through a door. I think maybe over here. Okay, never mind. They immediately took notice of that. I don't know how, but that guy locked in and got his ass over there immediately. Let me stand here. I don't really have any sneak, but we can still try. Yeah, they just take notice immediately. Anyhow. Damn. These people are paid well. Like, they gotta be paying him crazy money for that kind of reaction. Maybe if I take off the armor, I don't know. If I just walk around like a naked man with the with the utility belt, maybe I have better chances of sneaking around like that. Hacking? Oh my god, it requires hacking. Well, we're cooked because I don't have hacking. Maybe I could sneak right next to this man and he won't notice me attempting to open up the vent. I think he's noticing me very much. Okay, I cannot skedaddle into the vents like a rat. I wish I could. Quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate. Need hacking for that. I don't know any other doors that could. Maybe this one, but this guy's right there, menacingly standing. I'm sure there's a man in here in this room, so I don't think I can... Yep. Random soldier in there, just chilling. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this mission at all. So now I just got this little mechanical crab thing. What the heck even happens if I just do I just like keep this thing on me forever? I guess it's just gonna be here, huh? inside the ducts yourself or standing next to a ventilation shaft? Maybe we don't need to open it up. Maybe we can just literally just stand there and then let the guy slither in there. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, okay, nope, they take notice. Okay, so I can just click on it, but I can click on the little guy. Oh no, it rushes off to the nearest crack in the wall. Well, I don't think we can really accomplish this mission. When was my last save? Oh, it's all the way back here. Oh, goodness gracious. I forgot about that. So now I'm just gonna have to carry this little guy around. I don't know if we can return him to his master. I assume not. But I'm just gonna... gonna call it here for today. I think we've done all we could, honestly. We tried. We tried again. That's alright, though. I shall bid thee farewell, my kindred. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor, and I will see you all in the next one. I think tomorrow I'll probably play that game that Knuckles made, and then move on to something else if it's like about an hour long. So, bye-bye.